Next week on The Young and the Restless.
Daniel Wilmolotti Jr., I will never, ever forgive you for this.
We might have a lead on what happened to Lily.
We feel like we should check it out.
Yeah, of course. Do whatever it takes to keep the family safe.
So Matt Clark is free.
Just disappeared. Once he was released, he took off.
That means he could be anywhere. He could be on this ranch. How is this happening again?
The Young and the Restless, YNR, preview video for the week of May 4th to 8th reveals that Kane Ashby, Billy Flynn, will land in hot legal water at the worst possible time. Lily Winters, Crystal Khalil, is about to fly into panic mode, so let's discuss the bad news ahead. YNR's weekly promo kicks off with Kane getting arrested, so Lily insists this can't be happening as she watches him get hauled away in handcuffs. In the preview video, Kane assures Lily that Amanda Sinclair, Miss Hale Morgan, will post his bail and promises her that he'll still make it to New York for Malcolm Winters' Shamar Moore life-saving procedure. Even so, you can bet Lily will freak out and may blast the Newmans for pursuing this case. Kane was willing to transfer the Newman empire back to Victor Newman, Eric Braden, but Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford, chloroformed him and took control instead. Lily may lash out at Victor and argue that Phyllis is the one who should be paying the price, not Kane. Since Malcolm's life is at stake, Lily will fear the worst and fume over the Newmans derailing things. Next, Patty Williams, Stacey Hayduke, will come strolling in the GCAC, where she'll happily greet a glum-looking Victor and Diane Jenkins Abbott, Susan Walters, at the bar. Well, hello you two. Oh, could the day get any better? A very chipper Patty asks in YNR's weekly preview video. Patty will presumably be excited over Jack Abbott, Peter Bergman, recruiting her to be a team player against Victor, but more trouble's brewing. Other Young and the Restless spoilers say Matt Clark, Roger Howarth, will drag himself out of the desert despite the head injury Sienna Bacall, Tamara Braun gave him. Matt will make it to a diner, where a waitress will notice he's got a gash on his head and seems out of it. After the waitress asks if Matt's okay, he'll hold up what appears to be a key card and ask how far away he is from this place. Matt may try to make it back to his hotel in Vegas and figure out his next move against the Newmans. Of course, it's possible Matt could have some memory loss and have to piece together some things along the way. Whatever the case, Matt is definitely alive and will become a problem again for the Newmans sooner or later. In the high-stakes world of Genoa City, where boardroom takeovers are as brutal as any physical assault and family secrets can destroy entire dynasties, timing is everything. But as the week of May 4th unfolds on The Young and the Restless, timing turns tragically cruel, turning a moment of celebration into a nightmare of legal shackles and medical despair. In a stunning twist that intertwines Victor Newman's ruthless quest for revenge with a desperate fight for Malcolm Winters' life, the arrest of Kane Ashby threatens to derail the life-saving bone marrow transplant that Malcolm so desperately needs. Just as the Winters family dared to breathe a sigh of relief, having finally found a donor in the unlikeliest of heroes, the long arm of the law, guided by the Black Knight himself, reaches out to snatch hope away at the very last second. The week of May 4th promises to be a heart-wrenching chapter in Genoa City history, proving that in Victor's game of corporate warfare, innocent lives are merely collateral damage. The drama ignites immediately on Monday, May 4th, as the fallout from Victor Newman's latest scheme reaches a fever pitch. Having acquired damning evidence, specifically a cache of emails that appear to prove corporate espionage, Victor sets his plan into motion with the precision of a master tactician. With newly reinstated District Attorney Christine Romolotti eager to make a statement, the arrests begin swiftly and publicly. In a scene dripping with theatrical cruelty, Victor watches from the Genoa City Athletic Club bar, likely sipping his signature brandy, as Kane Ashby and Phyllis Summers are hauled away in handcuffs. For Victor, this is a victory lap. For Lily Winters, watching from the staircase in horror, it is the apocalypse. As a police officer escorts Kane toward the door, Lily's whispered, "Oh my God, this can't be happening," echoes through the club, capturing the sheer disbelief of a woman who has already lost so much and now faces losing her biological father because the legal system refuses to pause for a medical emergency. The horror of the situation is compounded by the messy specifics of the charges. While viewers know that Kane had reluctantly agreed to help transfer the Newman Empire back to Victor, it was Phyllis Summers who escalated the situation by chloroforming Kane and seizing control of the takeover. However, in the court of public opinion and in Christine's arrest warrant, Kane is just as guilty. As Lily watches her ex-husband, the man who stepped up to save her father's life, being led away in handcuffs, her panic is visceral. Kane, ever the stoic optimist in the face of disaster, tries to soothe her frayed nerves as the metal clicks around his wrists. He insists that their formidable attorney, Amanda Sinclair, will have him out on bail before the ink on the paperwork is dry. He looks Lily in the eye and makes a solemn vow he will make it to New York for Malcolm's procedure. But even as the words leave his lips, the doubt hangs heavy in the air. The wheels of justice are notorious for grinding slowly, and Malcolm's failing body does not have the luxury of time. The legal hurdles facing Kane are more significant than a simple bail hearing. As a man of substantial wealth and international connections, Kane is immediately flagged as a potential flight risk. Even if Amanda Sinclair works her legal magic, the process of booking, arraigning, and securing a release could take the entire day or longer. For Malcolm, who is languishing in a New York hospital battling aplastic anemia, a delay of even 24 hours could mean the difference between a second chance at life and a fatal decline. The bone marrow transplant, which requires the donor to be present and prepared, is not a surgery that can be performed via Zoom. Kane's physical presence in the operating room is non-negotiable. With him trapped in a Genoa City jail cell, the surgical team is forced to press pause, leaving Malcolm's fate dangling by the thinnest of threads. While the handcuffs are physically preventing Kane from traveling, the emotional fallout is threatening to tear the family apart. Lily's initial panic quickly curdles into white-hot rage as the full scope of Victor's manipulation becomes clear. She knows that Kane was willing to do the right thing. He had agreed to transfer the company back to Victor, de-escalating the war.